Alright, let's do it. So this is Quest for Glory 4. This game was released by Sierra, I want to say late 1990s, mid-1990s maybe. This is one of their full voice-acted games, and it's the fourth game in the Quest for Glory series. It's called Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. One thing that's kind of unique about it is the actor John Rhys-Davies, man who played Gimli in Lord of the Rings and Sala in the Indiana Jones movies, narrates this entire game. And he actually had to record hours and hours of narration, which was incredibly tedious and was incredibly frustrating to him. I believe he called this game the CD-ROM from hell. And we'll see if we agree with him. So here we go. I've just woken up in a dark cave somewhere. As John Rhys-Davies told us at the beginning, you might have missed that part because I was still testing at that point and had to crank down the volume a bit there. But we'll start here, and let's see how this goes. I played this game years ago, so it's not quite a blind play, although it's pretty close. So let's go. Oh, shoot.
You stumble and fall over the ancient, petrified corpse. As you pick yourself up, you discover a dagger and some coins on the dried-out dead body. It isn't going to use them anymore, so you take them.
Alright, I found the dagger. Good stuff. Let me turn the speed up a little bit. These games kind of slow-moving sometimes. Let's try this.
You find 30 assorted copper and gold coins on the body.
Alright, picking money from the dead.
A brief search reveals a piece of hard grey rock, which you take, and some coins, 3 crowns and 13 kopecks.
Alright. Ooh, what's that? I got something in my inventory here. It's a piece of flint. You have a small gray piece of flint, much like the one described in your famous Adventure Survival Course manual in the fire starting section. You vaguely remember something about using flint and steel together. So apparently I can use it to make a fire. Let's go over here. What do we have here?
It looks like a torch, but there doesn't appear to be any pitch or other flammable material on it.
We can fix that. Maybe if I can...
You strike sparks off the flint using your dagger. Torch soon begins to burn, almost as if by magic.
Almost as if by magic. I believe if you're... I'm playing this game as a thief, by the way, which might be of interest to you. Here, I think you can see my...
You do not have any...
It's for magic. If you want, you can look at my stats here.
Wait, are you playing a thief?
Yeah, I'm playing as a thief.
Okay, I should play as a magic.
Yeah. My friend is playing as a magic user, or will be. His account is livestream.com/allglorytothehypnotoad. So if you're interested in seeing that, then you can head over there. But we're going to be playing as a thief. And in the game, the narrator, John Rhys-Davies, just said that he seemed to start the torch as if by magic. Well, you do start it by magic if you're a magic user. So just a little tidbit there.
You take the torch.
Alright, so I have the torch now.
You force the sphincter open with your dagger and pass through.
Alright, I'm moving on here.
You've made it into a large chamber. Stone valves, like the one you just passed through, apparently block 3 other passageways. There is a huge stone altar in the center of the room, and an exit to the south.
Okay. Can we do anything with these doors here?
Try as you might, the stone...
Try as we might.
Try as you might, the stone valve... Try as you might, the stone...
Alright, none of those are going to open, so let's head down here. Let's test the rope.
You cautiously test the rope before crossing. It feels as though it's firmly anchored on both ends of the chasm.
Alright, so we have a nice sturdy rope
You
here.
cautiously
I could take it. Maybe use it as like a, I don't know, way to swing across the chasm. Or maybe I could walk it. Let's try that.
You just barely made it across the pit.
Barely. Looks like my stamina went down pretty quick doing that. He must be a wimp. Let me take the rope.
A rope might be useful, but it's firmly attached on both ends. You think about cutting it loose, but then decide that you may have to come back this way again.
Alright, John Reese. That sounds reasonable. Let's move on then. What's up here? Oh.
You slip through the mouth of the cave, just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws.
Close call, I guess.
You are alive! Only one person has ever walked away from there before. Who are you? How did you get here? Oh, there are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly.
She's
It
really
is so
creepy.
dangerous out at night in Mordavia. The town is due north of here.
Due north.
Be careful. There are many bad things wandering around. Good luck. Oh, by the way, my name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell.
That was an possibly flirtatious encounter with a very creepy woman.
The icky, greasy sub.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted this thing.
The six-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your pack.
What pack? That's my question. This guy doesn't have a pack. Alright, if I remember correctly, there is a very nasty bug at this part of the game. I think the way that you get around it, and I could be wrong, is you have to crank the detail all the way to the bottom here. So let's see if that does anything. But I'll save my game just in case. So I'm gonna... Why don't I just use this old save game? Nate the Great Cave. Right, so let's see if...
The path is dripping with slimy goo.
So let's see if it crashes here, and if it does, it'll be interesting at least. Nope. Alright, that got past that successfully. Yeah. That's a good thing to be aware of. Crank your detail down there, or else the game will crash, and that's always annoying.
You can't reach the bonsai from here,
Well,
and
obviously
the
you can't
ledge
reach
is
it from
too
there.
slippery for you to climb on it. Perhaps you can try something else.
That's why you don't walk, like, 20 feet away from it before you try to pick it up, dude. I don't know. Do I have anything to go? I'll remember it. Keep a note of that for later. Yeah. Since this is an adventure game, basically if there's anything that you can pick up that isn't nailed to the ground, you probably should, and if it is nailed to the ground, then it's a good idea to try to solve the nail-removing puzzle, as many have said. It's dark. She said it was due north, which I'm assuming means up. Oh crap, there's someone chasing me. They're bats. Okay, here we go. I'm running just because... I mean, eventually I might want to build my skill, but I don't know. I'm a thief, I'm not much of a fighter, but this is probably a good thing.
You deftly slip over the gate and into town.
Deftly. One nice thing about being a thief is that you can do stuff like that pretty easily. So since it's the middle of the night...
You! How did you get here?
Wow, you're scary.
Why are you here? Few strangers come to Mordavia.
Moldavia.
I am the Burgomeister. It is my job to know everyone and everything that goes on here.
Is it now? Oh wow, you're a nice guy. Let's see, if I remember correctly,
The sign reads,
that's the general store.
From the sign reading Burgomeister's office, you cleverly deduce
Okay. This is...
the sign simply reads, inn. Guess that means you should go in.
Nice one, John Reese. Alright.
You've entered a small but nicely furnished country inn. Stairs lead up to the guest bedrooms. The
Man,
floor is covered
I can
with
understand
sawdust
why
and
John
peanut
Reese
shells.
Davis was so pissed off at
Barrel
this game. There was
contains
quite a
the
bit of
few shells
narration.
that managed to land in it.
I'd say an unnecessary
The
amount.
innkeeper stares at you with an expression of fear and astonishment. It is several seconds before he speaks.
This is the
It's as if this is a
Hotel
text-based
Mordavia.
game, the amount of
Rooms
description
here are
there is.
15 kopecks for
I feel like
room
it took
and board. Pay for
Adventure
1
game
week
designers a
in
while to get
advance.
over that era.
Your room will be
The graphics
first
at this point were
room at the
detailed
top of
enough
the
that they shouldn't have needed
stairs.
that much
When
exposition,
you
I
want
think.
food in the morning or evening, just sit down over there by the door.
Pay the innkeeper for your room and board.
Oh, well,
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
your
asking.
payment.
am I hungry? Maybe I am. Let's get some food.
It's a garlic souffle, Mordavian style.
What is Mordavian style? Garlicky? Apparently.
You straighten out.
I don't want to strain, I want to eat.
You straighten out. That didn't.
Apparently, you eat automatically? That's cool. Alright. Well, let's go up here. Is this my room?
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Alright. That's good stuff. Well, not much to do here. I could take a nap, actually. My stamina looks pretty low up there. I think my stamina
unlock
is
the-
the clock. So let's take like an hour nap and get on our way.
After some rest, you feel better.
I do indeed. That caused it to go up a little bit. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take a quick break here just to check and see how our sound
So,
is.
you are still around, are you? When are you leaving Mordavia?
He's a jerk.